Mahesh Babu in Spider. நான் ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லிட்டேன், பட் ஸ்டில் ஓகேவா? ஏன்னா அந்த ராக்கே நல்லா அடிச்சு. மகேஷ் பாபு மேல எனக்கு எந்த காண்டும் கிடையாது, ஓகேவா? நல்லா பார்க்கறது நல்லா அழகா லட்டு மாதிரி இருக்காரு. நல்ல மாடலிங் பண்ணிருக்கலாம். அவர் ஃபேஸ்ல எக்ஸ்பிரஷனே வர மாட்டேங்குது. ஆக்சுவலா மேல் வெர்ஷன் ஆஃப் கேட்ரினா கைஃப்னா இவர் தான். நல்ல அழகா இருக்காரு, பட் எக்ஸ்பிரஷனே இல்லாத. படத்துல வில்லன் வந்து எஸ்.ஜே. சூர்யா சார். எஸ்.ஜே. சூர்யா படம் ஃபுல்லா பாதி மூஞ்சோட வருவார். அந்த பாதி மூஞ்சிலே செம எக்ஸ்பிரஷன். அவருக்கு ஆப்போசிட்ல ஹீரோவா நின்றுட்டு இருக்காரு, நடிடானா நடிக்கவே மாட்டாரு. இதுதான் ஸ்பைடர் தான் தமிழ்ல அவரோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் படம். தெலுங்குல அவரோட பிலிமோகிராஃபி எடுத்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஆகடு, ஒக்கடு, சைனிக்குடு, அங்கே தெலுங்கு டேரக்டர்ஸே ட்ரை பண்ணிருக்காங்க. குடுன்னு ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்தாங்க, வேலைக்கு ஆகல. சரி நீ தமிழுக்கு போன அனுப்பிச்சு விட்டாங்க. பாவம் முருகதாஸ் மாட்டிக்கிட்டாரு. இந்த படத்துல அவரோட மெயின் ரோல் என்னன்னா, எல்லாரோட போன் எல்லாம் ஹேக் பண்ணி அவங்க என்ன பண்றாங்க, பெரிய மார்க் சக்கர்பர்க் நினைப்பு எல்லாரோட டேட்டாவும் கலெக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்குவாரு. நானும் அவரோட வாட்ஸ்அப்பை ஹேக் பண்ணி பார்த்தேன் சார். அவரோட வாட்ஸ்அப் ஸ்மைலிலாம் எப்படி தெரியுமா இருக்கு? எல்லாமே ஒரே ஸ்மைலியும். நெக்ஸ்ட் லைட் போகலாம். ஒரே இது நடந்த விஷயம், ஓகேவா? நான் வந்து எனக்கு மகேஷ் பாபு மேல எந்த காண்டும் இல்லை சார். நான் ஒரே ஒரு போட்டோ காட்டுறேன். இந்த ரெண்டு ராக்கும் இங்க என்ன பண்ணுது அப்படின்னு நீங்க யோசிக்கலாம். இந்த ரெண்டு ராக்கும் ஹைதராபாத்ல உண்மையிலேயே இருக்கிற ஒரு ராக்ஸ். தே ஆர் ரெப்ளிகேட்டிங் மகேஷ் பாபுஸ் ஃபேஷியல் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் ரைட் நவ். அந்த ராக்கோட பேரே மகேஷ் பாபு தான். பேசிக்கலா என்ன சொல்லுவாருன்னா மகேஷ் பாபு ராக்ஸ், ஓகேவா? ஏன்னா எனக்கு வந்து ஏன்னா அவருக்கு நான் படிச்சு பார்த்தேங்க, ஃபேன்ஸ் அவுட் ரொம்ப கொடூரமான ஃபேன்ஸ்லாம் இருக்காங்க. நல்லா ஆந்திரா தெலுங்கானால சேர்ந்து வச்சு நிறைய ஃபேன்ஸ். ரீசெண்டா மகேஷ் பாபு ஃபேன்ஸ் என்ன தெரியுமா பண்ணாங்க? டாம் க்ரூஸ்னு ஹாலிவுட்ல ஒரு ஆக்டர் இருக்காரு, அவரோட ஃபேஸ்புக் பேஜ்ல போய் கமெண்ட் அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கான். டேய் டாம் க்ரூஸ், நீ எங்க மகேஷ் பாபு அளவுக்கு வருவியாடா? நீ சம்பந்தமே இல்லாம அவன்கிட்ட கேட்டா போய் சண்டை போட்டுட்டு இருக்க. அதுல ஒருத்த வந்து கமெண்ட் அடிச்சிருக்கான், டாம் க்ரூஸ் அவர் மகேஷ் பாபு இஸ் பெட்டர் than you. You know how? Our Mahesh Babu has won Nandi Awards. How much Nandi Awards you have? என்னடா கம்பேரிசன் இது? டாம் க்ரூஸ் எதுக்குடா நந்தி அவார்டு வாங்கணும்? ரீசெண்டா டாம் க்ரூஸோட ட்ரெய்லர் ஒன்று வந்தது, மிஷன் இம்பாசிபிளோட லேட்டஸ்ட் வெர்ஷனோட ட்ரெய்லர். அந்த ட்ரெய்லர்ல போய் கமெண்ட் அடிச்சுட்டு மகேஷ் பாபு ஷுட் ஆக்ட் இன் மிஷன் இம்பாசிபிள். அப்படி மகேஷ் பாபு மட்டும் மிஷன் இம்பாசிபிள் படத்துல நடிச்சிருந்தாருன்னா உண்மையான மிஷன் இம்பாசிபிள் மகேஷ் பாபுக்கு இல்ல டைரக்டர். Thank you so much guys. On that note,
Vanakkam, Namaskaram, hello, my name is Manoj Prabhakar and I am a stand-up comedian from Chennai and I have been performing across the country for the past close to 4 years now. And recently I was made into a news item because of one of the videos that we uploaded on YouTube. It was called as the Academy Award Show. As the name says, it's a dummy award show which we got inspired from Hollywood and other Bollywood spoof award shows. So we thought, why not do something like that for Tamil movies also, and that's why we wrote the show in January, performed it live in February, March, recorded it in April and uploaded it on YouTube some 5-6 months back. And I can see that 2-minute content in that video was not well received by particular bunch of people, especially the comments that I made on Telugu actor Mr. Mahesh Babu sir has not been well received by his audience. And in all honesty, all the comments that I made in the video was not intended to hurt anyone. If at all it got conveyed in that way, then I am really sorry and my sincere apologies for the same. And many people said that this was a publicity thing. No, publicity was never our intention because we uploaded it some 5-6 months back and the outrage happened recently. So publicity is definitely out of the scope. And most of the people asked the question like, why didn't you talk about Tamil heroes and Tamil movies? See, you have to see it from the overall perspective because the show is like a 70-minute show and only 2 minutes of the show is about the movie Spider because it released as a direct Tamil movie in the year 2017, and the remaining 60-65 minutes of the video is all about Tamil movies and the heroes who acted in the movie. So you have to see it from the overall perspective and not judge based on just 2 minutes. So our intention was not to target any particular person also. And moreover, as comedians, we take the liberty to make fun of a celebrity or a politician because their status is much better than us, and that's why we take this liberty to crack a joke on them. And in comedy writing, this is called as punching up, and comedians across the world use this formula to make jokes on celebrities, and that's why we also followed the same. And moreover, very recently, since the past 1 week, I've been getting a lot of messages, threads, comments across all my social media platforms. Thousands and thousands of people were constantly messaging me. So I was definitely not able to handle them and reply every one of them. So I put a common Facebook post asking for an apology for the same. And I even deactivated most of my profiles, and I was not even able to switch on my phone for the past 2-3 days. And once I was not reachable, people started targeting my family members and friends. See, I am the guy in the video, I said what I said in the video. So if you have any questions, you have to direct it to me and not disturb any of my friends or family members. So it is only fair you ask me and not anybody else. And I sincerely hope this video clarifies everything. And once again, I am reiterating that everything that I said in the video is not to hurt anyone, and if it got conveyed in that way, then I am sincerely sorry for that. And I hope all the threats, messages, etc. will reduce and it will stop at some point so that we all can move on with our lives. Thank you and all the best.
These are jokes. Not meant to offend anyone. Don't take it seriously. Mutual fund investment are subject to market risk. Every occupation in this world has an occupational hazard. Yeah? Disaster can happen to you at work. The probability of something wrong happening to you at work is always greater than 0. If you are a driver, you might die in an accident. If you are a firefighter, you might get fired. If you are an IT guy, you might get fired. Disaster can happen. Why I am telling you this, this amazing stand-up profession that we do in India also has its own occupational hazard. People get offended for jokes. India is a country with billion people. We come up with trillion ways to take offense. We don't give them, they just take and walk away. We will never see them thereafter. It's amazing, man. In every country, in other countries, whenever a comedian uploads a video, they will just say these are jokes and move on with their life. But in India, when we upload a video, we have to clarify. These are jokes. Not meant to offend anyone. Don't take it seriously. Mutual fund investment are subject to market risk. All these things we have to do. Why I am telling you this? This happened to me. Okay, like I made some jokes about one famous, Telugu actor. His fans got offended. They somehow found my number and started calling me, messaging me. Thousands and thousands of messages at the same time. My WhatsApp was not expecting that much traffic. It has never seen so much greenery in its life. So many messages and calls. Till 9 o'clock in the night, it will be Indian numbers. After 9, it was US numbers. People were abusing me on shift basis. I was getting death threats across continents. I can't believe those guys were waiting for Earth to rotate, sun to rise in their horizon. Finally, they woke up. Ah, bro, good morning, bro. What do you want? Tea, coffee? No, I want some abuse. There is this guy in India, I want to abuse him. I guess these Indian guys, they gave knowledge transfer to all those US guys. Bro, look, bro, in IST we took care. Now the time zones are changing, but we should not leave him, bro. Come on, bro. Keep him attacked all 24 hours. Come on, soldiers. This is Sparta. What I did, I made some jokes. And the calls were increasing. It was not increasing exponentially. It was increasing in terms of Fibonacci series. Like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. So many messages. All the messages were having the same abuses. No creativity whatsoever. Same abuse, and for some reason even their names were same. Same abuse, same name. Varun Teja, Krishna Teja, Ravi Teja. What is this Teja? I am asked to suffer, I don't understand. So many messages, and my friends started taking advantage of this situation. They used to send messages in between. Manoj, you suck. Arun, I have saved your number. I can see it's you. Moreover, I'm in your house for some peace of mind, so please help me. I'll share some of the messages that I used to get, okay? Because why I alone should suffer? One guy sent me on my WhatsApp, you motherboard, you motherboard, you motherboard, some 100 times. I started wondering which part of my body looks like a motherboard. If so, what is the RAM? What is the hard disk? Does it have graphics card? I like playing games. But 2 minutes later, he said, sorry bro, actually I wanted to send you mother chod, you mother chod, you mother chod. The beauty was he was sorry to me. Next day morning, he started sending me good morning messages. With life quotes like life is a race, run it. Life is a game, play it. Hey, your life is in confusion, fix it. Why are you behaving like Gautama Buddha just because you made a spelling mistake? The other guy, he sent me, you bloody bastard. I replied him, bro, this is not correct. And he started getting angry. Oh, now alone you will say this is not correct? Where were all these morals and values when you made fun of our actor? He is an amazing actor. How can you make fun of our actor? Bro, I mean the spelling of bastard is not correct. B-U-S-T-A-R-D is not going to offend me. At least busted sounds like an abuse, right? Some of the messages were so irrelevant and so random. You are gay. How it is related here? That too with full confidence. You are gay. It was never like, are you gay with a question mark? You are gay with a full stop. I saw you coming out of the closet, you better agree. You have AIDS. I started wondering who is this amazing doctor who conducted a distant online blood test on my blood to confirm that I have AIDS. I got this message on Facebook. I went and saw his profile. His occupation was not working, still studying. I think he is still studying about the causes of AIDS or something. And as if this stupidity was not enough, I had to deal with poor English and bad grammar. Right? I'm not telling my English is so great. My English is very average. My English is actually surprise level, not flabbergasted level. Like this is the window within which my language proficiency oscillates. But I am educated enough to understand that the words dear and dare are two different things. One guy wanted to ask me, how dare you talk like this? Instead, he sent me, how dare you? That guy went from threatening me to romancing me in 2 seconds. I did not expect that voltage drop in its intensity. Imagine someone is running towards you with a knife in their hand with the intention of killing you. How dare you talk like this? And they come near you and the knife changes into a rose. How dare you? See, here is a guy calling another guy dear. Now who is gay? Not me, you be whatever you want. I am not what you think. No. No means no, get lost. But that moment when I said no to that guy, it was a very historic moment in my life because for the first time ever, I said no to someone. Otherwise, I have always been in the receiving end. Suddenly tables are turning. Now I understand why women keep saying no to men most of the times. If you say no to someone, you feel like you have achieved something. It gives a feeling of accomplishment, right? You all should do this. And the most common message that I used to get from them was, you are ugly. I know. Acceptance is my defense mechanism. What is your new weapon? Bring it out. You are ugly. I know. Actually, nobody is beautiful. This is my theory. Nobody is beautiful. Your ugliness is delayed. It will happen. Wait for it. They know that I am ugly and they will make video calls. How stupid are you? How low is your IQ to understand that it will be my face that will pop up? And the common question I was asked was, have you ever seen your face in the mirror? Yeah, I did that once. After that, I lost motivation. It's not a good sight you also don't see. And their collective motto was to get one response from me, right? They wanted one reply. So to get a reply from me, they used to send messages like, hey, reply. Hey, replay. Hey, say something. Hey, something say, something replay. I don't mind replying to those guys. But some of the questions they asked me were unanswerable. I don't even know how to answer those questions. Why are you speech? What should I reply to that? Sorry bro, next time I'll become poetry. I'll use rhyming words also, I promise. Why are you speech? Say sorry for our actor. I can feel sorry for your actor for having shitty fans like this, but how can I say sorry for? But I thought it makes sense to reply, right? Because I wanted to justify my stand. I wanted to reply to someone. So I opened WhatsApp. One guy was typing. I started typing. He saw me typing and he stopped. I also stopped. He started typing, I started typing, he stopped, I stopped. We were playing this game for a while. After some time, I got bored. Now I pressed the recording button. I sent a blank voice message for 5 seconds. Before he could open it, I deleted it. He got angry. Hey, what did you send? Say something, say reply, something reply. Now I found a new technique to annoy these people, so I thought I will implement this technique in other customers and enjoy their user experience. So I go to random groups where I got added, I send some random messages and I delete them before they could read it, right? Once I ran out of messages and I sent this exact message. This message was deleted. I sent that and deleted that. He got angry. Hey, what did you send? This message was deleted. That I can see. What did you send? This message was deleted. I'm not blind. What did you send? This message. He got angry and he blocked me. He became the very own thing that he wanted to destroy. It was very bad. I couldn't handle all these things. So I thought I'll put a very long Facebook post explaining everything. And I wrote a very long post, 40, 50 lines I wrote. Right? Nobody read that post. Because in between I wrote things like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Telling Lies No Papa. I wrote 40, 50 lines. In the end, I end the post like this. Please consider this post as my apology. I thought things will end there. People will calm down. But no. One guy came and commented on that post. I don't want apology. I want sorry. He was getting support from his friends. Yes, bro, I agree. Hey. What is this partnership that you are forming in being stupid? I don't understand. And stupidity is contagious. So I got affected. So I went and replied to all those posts. How dare you talk like this? I think these guys, this is how they function in real life also. Right? If at all they get married, bro, is this your spouse? No, this is my wife. My apologies. So I don't know what that word is. I'm sorry. So I put up a post and I deactivated all my profiles, right? Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, Bumble, everything. I deactivated all my social media profiles. I thought there is no other way for them to contact me and abuse me. But to my surprise, one guy texted me on Google Pay. You guys use that payment app. Imagine how disappointed Sundar Pichai and his team of developers will feel. When they brainstormed and came up with that app, they thought they are going to change the online banking transaction world forever. But in India, people are using the same app to send motherfucker. Lavade Gopal. This is what me. One guy texted me on Google Pay. Hey Chutia, what happened to your Instagram account? See, my question is, I was offline from everywhere. You somehow Sherlocked yourself and found me here. Scold here only, Noda. What is this special reservation quota that you're having for Instagram that you will scold? I think that guy thought he wanted to scold me bloody bitch and realized, oh, Google Pay does not have dog filter. It won't look realistic. I don't know. One guy asked me on Google Pay, hey Chutia, what happened to your Instagram account? I replied him, it's inactive just like your brain. He got angry and he started sending me money requests. I replied him with a scratch card. Better luck next time. Better luck next time with my money and your abuse. And the final line of action they wanted to take against me was they wanted to take legal action. But the problem is, this is India, right? Their Actors Association sent a formal letter to our Tamil Nadu Actors Association. That letter is the funniest thing I have ever read in my life. My name was wrong. M-O-N-O-J is not me. Manoj Prabhakar is not what my father named me. In that letter, they wanted to take action against me. They have written it like this. Your actor, Manoj, has abused our actor.
our actor is the greatest actor ever. He has been acting for 2 decades. No, he's the greatest actor. You have to take action against your actor. Hey, first of all, stop. I am not an actor, I will agree. Right? That is their problem. By calling me an actor, they have proved my point. Right? For them, anybody is an actor. Thank you so much, guys. That's the show. Thanks a lot for coming. Hope you guys had a fun time. Thank you. Thank you so much.